Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. You're welcome back. Okay, so if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Ade Doing and I create natural hair content. Okay, so in today's video, I am going to be showing you how I stretch my 4C natural hair, and I usually do this process mainly on wash days. I stretch my hair only on wash days because that is when it is really easy for me. Okay, so the first thing that I did obviously was to go ahead to wash my hair. Like I said, I always stretch my hair on wash days. Okay, so I wash my hair and then I detangle my hair as well. I deep condition my hair just to make sure that I remove all the knots, because it's not going to be easy if you want to stretch your hair and you realize that there are some knots or there are some tangles in your hair. So you really want to make sure that you remove all the tangles and all the knots that is in your hair. So that is basically what I'm doing in this clip that you are seeing right now. So after deep conditioning my hair, after I have detangled, after I have removed all the knots and tangles, I just go ahead to rinse all the deep conditioner out. If you want to see a video of how I deep condition my hair, how I detangle my hair, the link is going to be in the description box, so you might want to check that video out, Sha, after watching this video. Okay, yeah, so now this is where the main trick of how I stretch my hair without using any heat. This is where the main trick is. Okay, so I already put my hair in sections while deep conditioning, while detangling my hair. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take down the twist and then I'm going to try to divide my hair into six sections. Yeah, into six sections. So I go ahead to moisturize my hair by applying a generous amount of leave-in conditioner to my hair. And like I said, I try to put my hair into six sections, and because I am used to this process already, I already know how to figure it out. Okay, so you just want to, depending on how long your hair is, if your hair is not as long as mine, then you might want to put your hair in more sections. You might want to do 8 sections or even 10 sections. And if your hair is longer than mine, I think 6 or even 4 sections should do. Okay, so I go ahead to moisturize my hair properly, and then I apply my shea butter just to seal in all that moisture, all that goodness. It's not necessary for you to use shea butter. If you like, you can use any oil of your choice. I'm just using shea butter in this video. Okay, so after doing that, after applying all of that goodness into that particular section, like I said, I am going to go ahead now and start stretching my hair. And I usually like doing this when there is still enough moisture in my hair, because it is easier to undo my hair when there is enough moisture, when there is enough water in my hair. Okay, so the first thing I do is I take this band and I use it to tie my hair at the roots, just as you have seen right now, and then I just make it firm, and then I proceed to braiding my hair. This step is actually very important because that is what is going to actually make your hair have that blown out look. Okay, that root, you want to make sure that the root is actually very firm. Don't let me lie to you, you have to make it really tight. You might feel uncomfortable for the first few hours, but after a while it's going to get better. You get used to it, because I'm used to it already. Okay, so you also want to make sure that when you are braiding your hair, you want to make sure that the braid is really, really tight, because that is where the secret is. You want to have that blown out look without using it. You want to make sure that the root is very, very firm. You use the band to hold your root very firmly. That way the root will be stretched, and you want to braid the body of your hair. You want to braid it really, really tight, because that is what is going to make the hair stretch really well, and that is what is going to give you the blown out effect at the end of the day. If you make your braids to be loose, you will just realize that you get braids out at the end of the day and your hair will not be fully stretched. So you want to make sure that the braid is very tight. I have not actually done like a rope twist method before, but I don't know how well that one is going to work too. But this is the method that I use most of the time. I have never done the rope twist method before, but this braiding method, you want to make sure that the braid is very tight and the root too is tight, because that is the only method apart from threading. This is the other method that I know how to use, because this one is actually way easier for me to do than threading my hair. Threading my hair is actually not as easy for me to do compared to this one. Okay, so you want to make sure that the root is very firm, like using the band to hold the root very firmly. I want to braid it really, really firmly. Okay, like I said, I made my own braids into 6 sections, and this is what we have at the end of the day. I know it looks funny right now. I look like it's giving me cow vibes. So I went ahead to oil my scalp, to oil my edges. I'm using this Ayurvedic herbs that I got as a PR from a particular brand called Kinky Nigerian Calls. So I went ahead to tie my scarf and I let that stay on my head for about 2 days until it's completely dry. Yeah, until it's completely dry. So this is after 2 or 3 days. Everything is dry right now, and I started taking down the band from the roots. And even though you might not be able to see it right now, I'm just the one that did it on my head, so I know how it felt. The roots was not, how do I put it now? The roots did not clump together. The roots was stretched even before taking down the braid. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, you can see it. Okay, let's continue. So I just started taking down the braid, and as you can see, the braid was really tight. Can you see what I was talking to you guys about earlier, that you have to make the braid really tight? Yeah, so the braid was really tight, and I started taking down the braid. And you want to make sure that the braid, everything dries really completely before you start taking down the braid, because if it doesn't dry completely, you won't have that blown out effect and your hair will not be properly stretched. So you want to keep that in mind. So this is what we have at the end of the day. We have some definition, but I'm going to comb everything out, okay? So that braid, that tight braid is actually very, very important, okay? So let me know in the comment section, if you have been stretching your hair before, which method do you like to use? Do you like to use your blow dryer, or you like to use your threading method, or you do it just the way that I do my own? Let me know in the comment section. I would really love to read from you guys, okay? So after taking down the old braid, I just proceed to combing everything out, and as you can see, it actually looks good. It looks like it has been blown out using a blow dryer, okay? So, and I absolutely love this look. I absolutely love how it looks, and it always makes styling my hair really easy for me. And if you know me, if you watch my videos, if you're not new to my channel, then you know that I create a lot of styling videos. Even on my Instagram page, I create a lot of styling videos, so it is really easy for me to create new styles when my hair has been stretched properly, because it minimizes breakage, and it just makes working with your natural hair really easy, okay? Even if you want to go ahead to go and braid your hair at a salon, even if you want to do any hairstyle at a salon and you don't trust them to undo your hair properly, for example, if you want to do braids at a local salon, I would advise that you do your hair like this. That way it will be easier for them to undo your hair, and they would not be complaining all the time that your hair is too thick, your hair is not detangled, they cannot do your hair. All those excuses that they give you when you go to local salons with your natural hair, especially if your natural hair is very full, okay? So you want to make sure that you stretch your hair really properly, and just look at that. Everything looks really cute. I feel like natural hair is always very beautiful when you stretch it out like this. It's always easier to undo, okay? So let me know what you think of this video in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, and I will definitely catch you guys in my next video. Bye.